How do you like the setup of the stage? Carmen. Da 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 da. I'm liking being on stage. I'm starting to believe that I am on stage as an actress. I can imagine myself and make that reality become truthful for me as the actor. That's what great actors do. That's what I want to be one day. I will turn on my actress in me. Do not wait for other people to give you the permission to do what you love to do. Do it now. You provide the circumstance for yourself. You don't need anybody from the outside to say you're good enough to do this. You are the owner of your own life. You take on ownership of your life, of the stage. Life is a stage. We're all just mere players. Everything that you've heard being said about I and the Duke is not true. I like to come to you and reveal directly, straightforward, the truth. Everything else is from another person who heard from another person. You know, everyone is saying my prince does not like the life in Montecito, in California. He's going to be 40 years old. He doesn't feel he has purpose. He doesn't feel he's doing things on his own. He feels threatened by my attention seeking everywhere we go. Some people have even called them spare to Meg, the spare to Meg. He was trying to get away from being a spare to his brother, Prince William, who will one day become king. We must acknowledge that. We must accept it. Now they're saying he's become the spare to his Duchesse, Meg. This is the first time that I'm actually calling myself Meg. It had just come to me in the moment, spontaneously. Prince Harry has become the spare to Duchesse. That is so painful. That is so hurtful. Only because I choose not to show you my vulnerability. That doesn't mean that I don't know what pain feels like. All of your comments, all of your assumptions and opinions in regard to who I am and what I am, calling me attention seeker wife, that takes a lot from me. I do not reveal it so. I come on in front of the cameras, being followed by paparazzi wherever I go. I take the lead as if there's nothing wrong. Why would I want to show you my vulnerabilities so you can then continue to hurt me more? I keep all of my frustrations and my sadness. I don't even reveal it to Prince Harry. Every time he comes into a room from all the different 20-some rooms we have in the house, I put on the smile, I take on the lead, I take him by the hand, as you all know so well, having watched me do so for so many years now. How many years has it been? 7 years already. Oh, incredible how much we have been through. But I think he has made us stronger as a couple. We have become more dependable on each other. There's an understanding between us without even having to speak words. We connect mentally, emotionally, intellectually. Intellectually, not so much. I think I'm a little bit ahead due to my creative personality and my background in acting. No, Prince Harry did not go back home to England trying to beg for the royal roles to be given back to us. Do you think that if I wanted to work as a royal, I would not be able to get that role on my own? Do you think that I would send Prince Harry, who has no clue of how to go about it? He has no understanding of the strategy to use to attain such a big, important role. I would have gone. Don't you think I would have gone? I would have said, you, Prince Harry, stay back home with Mother Doria and the children. I almost forget about the beautiful Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. I was reminded that we stole the late Queen's nickname. I thought, to be honest with you, that Prince Harry went ahead and asked for her permission before we named her that. And now to find out, he lied to me. He never asked for her permission. Is it my fault? To know that late Queen was really upset and that she said in not so many words, that she never had so many words. I was so obsessed with them. Going back to my childhood since I was very young, and I was obsessed with the royal family from England, even though I'm trying to portray that is not so. I used to dress up as the Queen, show the world as soon as I became engaged to Prince Harry that I knew nothing about the royal family in England, nothing, or about Princess Diana. But I did. I have to apologize. Prince Harry told me that he had asked permission for her nickname, Lilibet, which she considered to be the only thing she had truly hers, personal, which meant so much given to her when she was a child. She could not pronounce her full name, Elizabeth, and she would say Lilibet. That became her name for those the closest to her. We snatched it without approval. Not my fault again, not my fault. If you have anything to say about that, you must refer to my Prince Harry. Prince Harry, did you hear? Did you hear what I'm talking about? I was told that you never asked the permission of your grandmother, late Queen Elizabeth, when we named our daughter Princess Lilibet. Is that true? You did ask? That's what you told me. Why are there commentators just the other day making a whole big deal about it? Who am I to believe? Do I believe you? Do I believe this commentator? You tell me, you, the audience. So, for those of you out there who don't understand my practices, my tactics, let me teach you. Let me come to you with acting sessions. When I talk about, for example, the Duchesse and the Duke, she wanted to become a movie star. She went to California, leaving the royal roles behind. If you have a passion as acting, you don't just wake up one morning and you say, I'm going to give that up. It's a passion. It takes all of who you are. It's a need for you to attempt to speak your voice through the different characters that you find inside of yourself and you bring up to light in front of an audience. That's never going to change. The reason why I understand that part of it is because I know what it's like not to have made that as an actor. I have not made that as an actress. I had to do a whole ritual to say goodbye to that side of me, to come to terms with it. I had to do a ritual, an exercise at the actor studio to get up on stage. I had the picture of myself when I was young. I created a whole funeral for that actress, wannabe movie star. I had in mind that it was going to be extremely sad and I was going to be grieving. When the opposite happened, I felt so relieved that I was able to say that I did not make it as an actress. I am an acting teacher. Happy autumn to you all. I'm not rehearsing my English British accent because I am preparing to go back. Do not come up with this invention once I'm done with the show. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you appreciate my very revealing show, and let me know what you believe and what you think in the comments below.